Hey guys, and welcome back to more Starfield, where we're going to continue this saga and trying to figure out what all these things are. Before we get started, I have put 2 mods on. Now, I'm playing this on GeForce Now, so I can't really use Nexus mods or anything. I have to use the mods that are available on the Creation Mods page. These ones are free, so I just put Vanilla Flashlight in for a better flashlight, and Color Filter Removal I put in, which should make the game look less washed out and a little bit more crisp. So if we talk to Sarah Morgan, for example,
are you ready to get
she should look a lot more, the colors popping than in the last episode. If you guys know of any other mods on the Creation Mods list that can be accessed from there, that are quality of life, that make the game look better, that maybe even improve some things, especially quality of life, let me know please in the comments below. But remember, it can't be Nexus mods because I'm playing this on GeForce Now, because my potato PC is kind of not up for it. Alright, let's actually continue with the good stuff. Now, one of the things that I want to look at is the activity as well. I know we're gonna focus mainly on the main story, but there's some things I want to do. I think the activities are usually pretty quick. They're like talk to person X, you unlock something, and that's about it.
We've always considered ourselves explorers, but this really is uncharted territory, isn't it?
Indeed it is, and I don't think your name is Noel. I thought I was about to talk to a guy, so it's Noel, is it? I guess?
That was intense, wasn't it? The artifacts, I mean. Sorry, this must all be a little overwhelming for you right now. I guess a lot overwhelming, now that I think about it. I'm Noelle. It's really nice to meet you. And thank you for bringing the artifact to us.
You seem to know a lot about these artifacts.
Oh, gosh. No, I mean, that's flattering, but really, we're making this up as we go. Until you arrived, we only had the 2, and the vaguest sense that there was something more at work. There's still so much we don't know. And that means a lot of work ahead of us.
The vision I saw, what do you think that was?
Oh, right, that. If we're approaching this rationally, I suppose we'd call them visual and auditory hallucinations. What you perceived as lights and music could be overloaded neural input, your brain's attempt to make sense of something, an energy surge, some other phenomenon.
So there's a reasonable explanation then.
There might be a reasonable explanation. I wasn't there. I didn't see what you saw. I'm just not in a position to say for sure. That's okay. Now that this has happened to both you and Barrett, we can know to maybe expect it in the future. Be a little more prepared. We're all in this together now, right?
I was wondering about other types of exploration work besides the artifacts.
Of course. There's plenty of planets out there that no one has ever set foot on, and everything we learn about them is valuable. We have a board where we post anything specific we're looking for. A type of alien flora or fauna, or a planet with a specific quality, like if it's primed to have life but doesn't yet.
Oh, cool. So we get access to a board now. That's pretty sweet. See, it makes sense to do the activities. How long have you been working on all this?
Well, Constellation's been around forever, more than 50 years now. But we only became aware of the artifacts recently. Barrett discovered the first one about 2 years ago, right under our noses. And he was the one who got this all in motion. It's a shame he isn't here to see this.
Let me know how I can help you learn more.
Well, right now nothing's off the table. Metallurgical analysis, chemical composition. I'm looking at everything. One thing I'm really trying to improve is my overall database of xenobiology. I don't know if it will help in this case, but the more we know about, well, everything, the better off we are, right? Speaking of, if you're going to be out there looking for more artifacts, you're bound to come across some interesting specimens. Anything organic, I'd be happy to take it off your hands.
Organic stuff? All right.
There's a galaxy chock full of resources. The more data I have, the more thorough an analysis I can do. And if it sweetens the deal, I can pay.
Now you're talking my language.
Walter's pockets may not be bottomless, but they are pretty deep.
Well, I've got some organic resources for you.
Okay, let's take a look.
I have one. Whatever. Oh, a sealant is organic, is it? Okay. So there you go. I give you all the sealant, I guess. Oh, look at that. We can even access our frontier. So we have fiber, root, lubricant, nutrient, seal. Oh, that is brilliant. Yeah, sell it all. How much does she have? 3,400? Yeah, sell all of it. Sarah said something about a place for me to stay.
Planning on sticking around then? Good.
Well, yeah, I guess.
I think we can find a spot for you. And along the way, I can give you the very abbreviated tour.
Yeah, that would make sense.
Curious feeling, knowing that you've seen something that no one else has.
You mind if I ask you kind of a personal question, Walter?
Sorry, she was going to show me around and then she just walks away from me?
Stay safe, okay?
Okay. Let's check out that mission board that they were talking about. Where is that? Oh, it's probably the computer in the basement. Is it the computer? Yes, it is. Okay, so this is Constellation missions, I guess. Locate diseased biospheres in Delta Pavonis. Locate energetic rifting in Groombridge. That sounds like something else. Locate gaseous font in Altair. Locate turbulent lithosphere in Carinae. And survey Altair 3 in Altair. I don't even know where what is yet, so I'm not going to take any of those, but I wonder if you can retrospectively do them. So if I happen to come across this planet and scan it, would it count when I take the mission as completed? Or would I have to go and scan it again? Alright, the activities are done. Let's continue with the actual next main quest, the old neighborhood. So I have to talk to Sarah about it first.
Ready to get out there?
Alright, I'm ready.
We're going to be doing some old-fashioned detective work. The artifacts are relatively inert once they're out of bedrock. That means people can pass them around, not even knowing what they are. I've been letting my contacts know to be on the lookout for strange metal objects. Get back a lot of noise, usually. But a tip from the UC Vanguard sounds promising.
UC Vanguard?
A volunteer force that helps defend the edges of United Colonies space. They're always looking for recruits. Lots of retired veterans and dangerous professionals mixed in with part-timers who barely have a laser cannon welded to a hull. My contact is in the recruiting office, so he hears a lot about what the volunteers are up to.
Other people have artifacts.
We have to assume that we're not the only ones to have stumbled into this mystery. But most people aren't going into space looking for the unknown. They're looking for places to settle, resources to extract, territory to defend. An odd-looking rock or a single strange hunk of metal wouldn't mean much to them. That's why Constellation exists, in a way. To put pieces like this together.
I have to admit I'm excited. My first mission.
Felt the same way when I started too. There's an electricity in the air when you know you're about to uncover something. But it's not just that. I want to take this opportunity to see how you handle yourself, and for you to learn more about us. I'm going to be sticking with you for this. We'll be traveling together until we either find an artifact or this lead runs dry.
Is there anything I get for it? Like, is there salary payment?
You mean besides the ship, the robot, and a place to stay all rent-free? We do have some funds we can disperse from time to time. Not to mention, I think we can get you a proper suit. We're explorers. We keep a lot of equipment on hand for that purpose. So the more you work with us, the more we can share what we have.
Sounds fair. You and me until we get that artifact.
We'll need to head to Mast. Check in with the Vanguard recruiting office where my contact works. And listen, whatever you were before or whatever you do once you're out there, I don't care. So long as you don't bring UC security to our doorstep. Every member of Constellation is their own conscience. Understood?
So you don't care if I steal as long as I don't get caught?
I mean, Constellation has a roster of members who haven't always been on the right side of their respective society. We're risk takers. Some of us have seen the inside of a jail cell more than once. If you join us, it means you're committed to our mission. In exchange, we give you latitude in your choice of means.
All right.
Good. Let's take a little stroll through New Atlantis, shall we?
I thought they said they're gonna give me a booster backpack. I still don't have one. I still can't boost. Yes, I completely forgot about the skills. So we have 2 skill points, and to actually be able to use the boost pack, we need at least 1 point in the boost pack training. So it makes sense to at least do 1. And you can utilize boost pack, and then to unlock rank 3, So for some of them to unlock, you have to do some tasks or something, but I think we can just unlock that one. Yeah, boost jump 10 times while in combat, and that will allow us then to unlock rank 2, which is great. I'm very interested in the melee weapon thing. So melee weapons do 25% more damage, but that depends how good the stealth is, because if the stealth system sucks, then I don't like the melee idea, because I know a lot of these guys we're fighting have guns, so there's no point storming in or going in silently if they immediately see you and then everybody's shooting at you. So you end up just having to shoot. There's a chance you find extra ammo when searching containers. That is actually nice. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. Now, another thing I want to actually use, put points in, is the lock. I don't know where that is. It's probably on attack. Security. Yeah, okay, so you can attempt to hack advanced locks, and 2 auto attempts can be banked. Expert locks and master. So we need to get to rank 3. So let's see if it's worth it to save some points up and put them into security. There we go. Now we have a backpack boost. It's only a tiny boost, but we will get better. All right, there we go. There's the big building, the mast building.
The well's been having brownouts all the time. Mast
another space explorer. Hey, you ever think of joining up with the Vanguard? Help the United Colonies, earn some credits, even get your UC citizenship?
What's the Vanguard?
United Colonies volunteer fleet. Independent captains enlist, get to use their own ships, and the UC provides them with sustained work and credits.
Oh, that sounds good.
And put in your time, and you're guaranteed UC citizenship and everything that comes with it. Discounts on UC goods and medical services, chance to own a place in New Atlantis. Only way a foreign captain could even dream of seeing those sorts of benefits. So, you want in?
Well, maybe later. We have Constellation business right now.
All right. Can't blame me for trying, right? I mean, I still haven't given up on getting Sarah to re-enlist.
It's a game we play. He asks, I say no.
Here's what I got for you two. Vanguard volunteer by the name of Moara. Helps patrol the old neighborhood. Sol, Mars, Neptune, you know.
The Sol system? Which admiral did he upset to get that posting?
He's Martian, born and raised. Not like I can get anyone else to care. Word is he's got some fancy metal ornament he's been showing off to the old grounders. Matches that description Sarah gave me.
Who is this Moara?
Oh, he goes way back. Think he was recruit number 81 or something.
And what's wrong with the Sol system?
You kidding? Lowest posting request rate in the whole fleet. Only thing there the UC cares about is Mars. And no one wants to go to Mars. They want to get off Mars.
I'm sure we can make him a good offer for it.
Sol system has a lot of planets, but a vet like Moara will be checking in at Cydonia on the regular.
You mean hitting the bars, don't you, John?
Hey, nothing wrong with a little refresh between patrols.
Well, we're off to Cydonia then.
I'm serious about that recruitment offer, by the way. You just come talk to me when you're ready. UC is a good friend to have.
There's actually one thing I want to do before we leave, and I want to see if we can find somewhere we can buy some drinks, because I have a lot of food, I just don't have any drink.
Hey there.
Excellent. So if we go to here, let's see if there's anything that's non-alcoholic. Oh, here we go. Sparkling water. I'm actually going to buy all 8. Sparkling wine still has the penalty. Oh, here we go. That's a Terra Brew Classic. Hydrated for 30 minutes and O2 recovery for 3 minutes. Yeah, sure. Let's buy all of them as well. And then buy all of these. And then we have anything else? Nope, that's it. Okay, let's see where we have to go. The Sol system. Okay, so we're in Alpha Centauri now. We have to go to the Sol system.
Be advised, you are entering United Colonies space. Please maintain course and prepare to be scanned.
Okay, we shouldn't have any contraband on us anyway.
And we're done. Enjoy Cydonia.
It's very dark. Let's turn the lights on. Yeah, so one of the mods, like I said, I added is the vanilla flashlight, which is making the whole flashlight actually more useful. It doesn't look like this tiny little dot that just goes in front of you, so it looks much better. I really like it.
Hey, I need to talk with you.
All right.
Hey, I'm glad I finally caught up with you. I'm from the Trackers Alliance. We have a proposal for you.
Because I'm wanted, to be honest. This isn't about an outstanding bounty.
It's definitely not. They wouldn't send me after you for that, and if they did, you'd already be bagged and tagged.
Oh. A proposal, me? But I don't even know you.
What? Oh, got it. You're trying to make a joke. Emphasis on trying. Yes, it's a proposal. No, not that kind of proposal. The Trackers Alliance has been following your exploits and believe you have what it takes to join our ranks.
Okay.
You're being invited to our new headquarters in Aquila City. There you'll meet with Agent Number 1. If you decide to consider our offer, they'll guide you through our initiation process.
All right, I'll consider it. And if I show up, you'll have your answer.
I suppose we will. I'll be heading out soon if there's nothing more. Remember, Trackers Alliance HQ in Aquila City. Speak to Agent Number 1.
Yeah, let's go. Welcome to Cydonia.
Stay away from the Sixth Circle unless you're a minor. Or at least you'll come crying to me if anything happens to you.
Okay.
Any idea how far we've traveled? How much money we spent to hitch a ride to this dusty red rock? We were told there were jobs.
Look, I get it. But we just filled our last openings. I think we have a couple contracts ending at the end of next month. It's possible they may not extend it.
This is bullshit. I got a wife and kids at home. We can't wait almost 2 months for a job that may not even exist then.
Hey, I get it. But there's nothing I can do. It's out of my hands. You can take it up with corporate if you want. Sorry, but I have to get back to work.
Come on, forget it. Let's get out of here. Maybe it's not too late to catch a ride back home.
You got the look of a miner about you. Maybe when the new contracts finally open up, you'll give it a go.
Counting on that Cydonia present play. We'll find something else.
So that's interesting. So that's a side activity now, is it? Speak with Trevor. It doesn't give you any details, really. Here we go. The broken spear is the bar to go. Let's talk to the barkeep.
I'm a fan of excitement and drama around here. Got cold beers and good atmosphere. Not much more you could ask for.
I'm looking for a vanguard named Moara.
He ain't been around. Went off on patrol. Hasn't been back in since. We're starting to think it might be time to pour one out to the blackest sea.
We could track him down if you know his patrol route.
Believe me, I've heard it. After about round 3 or 4 was all he would talk about. And he's got a voice that carries. Look, nothing more I'd love than to help out a fellow Martian. Especially one that's missing. But,
He has a tab, and you don't know if he's coming back.
it's a lot of credits, okay? I'll let it slide for a long time because he's a regular, but if I'm out all that money, I got problems. What do you say?
Sarah Morgan, skip to the part where you admit you're lying. Well, if he is lying, it doesn't matter. I mean, he's gonna give us information we need, so we might as well pay for it. Now, I tried to persuade him, of course. He could need help. You shouldn't put a price on that.
Come on. Life on Cydonia ain't hard enough. You're gonna guilt trip me?
To persuade a person, you need to make successful choices. Choices can range from kind words to distractions to threats. Each choice has a difficulty. The higher the difficulty, the greater the chance the choice fails. But the more points you earn when you succeed. You have a limited number of choices you can make, but you can never fail if your last choice succeeds. Okay. So, green is easy. We need 4 points. So, we have 3 turns, so I would say, yeah, go with the easy one. You know, we could go with that, but if that fails, Well, we still have two turns, so... Yeah, what matters to you more, the money or Moara's life?
Guess I should ask you the same question. You paying or what?
Ooh, he's a tough one. Well, we could be the only ones who could find him.
And maybe he's not gonna get found. I'm out the cash either way.
Alright, I want you to imagine him out there, alone, and here you are holding out cash.
Don't try to guilt trip me, okay? That's enough. You either pay up or get out. I'm done talking about this.
Well, we tried, you know, it's okay. It doesn't really matter if he's lying or not. Like, you know, he has the upper hand here, so yeah, let's pay the credits.
Confirm the amount. Okay, let's talk. Last time he was here, Moara kept yelling about the Lady of Love, singing songs, all that kind of thing.
Venus? That's only one planet. Hardly an entire patrol route.
I got what I got, okay?
Fine. We'll make do.
It's not easy living in Cydonia.
You scared the hell out of me. You literally just injected yourself into the middle of my conversation and scared the big jeebus out of me. But before we go to Venus, because if we leave here, we should talk to Trevor probably. You know, just to see what is the story here. It's an activity, so it might not actually take that long. Speak with Trevor, because that might open up a quest that we can do later. I don't know. It's so hard not to get sidetracked with side stuff, but I think talking to him at first and see what this is about kind of makes sense. There we go. Alright, Trevor, what's the story?
Welcome, welcome. Nice to meet you. Name's Trevor, mining director for the Deimos mining project here in scenic underground Cydonia. I could spare a minute or two to chat. So long as you're not looking for mining work, I suppose.
How goes the mining operation here on Mars?
Not so bad for one of the oldest mines in the settled systems. We struggle with the lack of decent equipment, but we work hard and make up for it. As I'm sure you know, we're responsible for supplying resources to Deimos star yards, which in turn is responsible for supplying UC naval vessels. That, among other major projects, makes us one of the United Colony's most important mining operations. The prestige and pay that comes with it almost makes up for being stationed at the arse end of the settled systems in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah, that's true, yeah. So you must be the boss around here?
Yep, that's me. Joined up with Deimos when I was just 17 as a mining gopher. Go for this, go for that, you know how it is. I worked hard, proved myself capable, and got the promotion to mining director about 6 years ago, after the old boss retired. Some of the older guys resent me, but I give everyone a lot of leeway, as long as they meet their quotas. So that keeps them happy enough.
So what's with the klaxons and that detonation announcement I heard?
Oh, that! Oh, nothing to worry about. We do fracking on Mars with subterranean particle detonations. Those announcements are just to let people know when to expect them. Now, you probably felt the rumble when the detonations actually go off. That's all it is. Not too bad, eh?
I love this guy. Fracking with subterranean particle detonations. What is that?
Basically, it's high-tech mining. We use immensely powerful controlled particle detonations deep underground to loosen up subterranean gases and other difficult-to-gather resources so we can harvest them. Sounds way more dangerous than it is. Probably. Actually, it's still pretty dangerous.
Well, now I'm even more concerned that particle detonations are happening around me.
Oh, come on, mate. It's perfectly safe. We're miles away, so all we get is a little jiggle now and again. Just make sure to hold the railing when going downstairs and you'll be fine.
I love this guy. I used to do mining work for Argos. I was hoping you had work, but it doesn't sound like it.
Argos, huh? Yeah, I've heard of them. That's great, but yeah. Unfortunately, all our mining contracts are filled right now. Unless, maybe you could help me out with a job. Off the books.
I knew we were gonna get something out of him. Depends on what it is, but let's see what you got.
Great! I promise it's nothing that'll get anyone in any kind of trouble. See, you might have noticed that our equipment ain't exactly holding together like it used to. Problem is, we can't get new equipment unless we start exceeding our quotas. And we can't do that until we get new equipment. A real dilemma, right? I've got a plan for solving our little problem, though.
Okay, I don't understand where I come into play.
I'm getting there. First, I need someone from the outside to bolster our yields so we can prove that we can exceed our quota. I'll fill you in on the rest of the details after you've hauled up some more.
Okay.
One standard quota should do. I need to know I can trust you with the easy stuff first.
Are you sure you're not exploiting me for free labor?
Of course not. I'll pay you out of my own pocket. I care about my miners, even if corporate doesn't understand our struggles down here. I'm willing to put in some sacrifices to help. That's just the kind of guy I am. If I had the credits to buy all the equipment myself, I would. But this is the next best thing.
Why not just hire more miners?
Yeah, don't you think I want to? Corporate sets the contracts and they're not giving out anymore, so we work with what we've got. Something to do with insurance, benefits, and other liabilities. So I don't make the rules.
Well, sounds easy enough. I can do it.
Enough? Drop it off in the bin over there for processing. Then come see me.
All right, we're halfway there. Okay, let's deploy the 10 units here. And this is not considered sidetracking, by the way. Let's speak to Trevor.
That ore you mined is really going to bolster our numbers.
I dropped off the ore as you requested.
Great. Now, the next part is a little trickier. Our Director of Mining Operations, Peter Brennan, fired his last assistant over a month ago. Peter's the only one who can approve the order for new equipment, and unfortunately, he's useless without an assistant. I think I've got a surefire way for you to get that job. Then you, as his assistant, can get him to sign off on the approval.
What? You want me to become his assistant?
We just need you to take the job until we get the approval signed. Then you can quit, keep it, or do whatever. It's not as bad as it sounds. Worst case scenario, you may have to go fetch some stuff for him and go over his messages. It'll be easy, I promise.
Wouldn't it just be easier to ask him to approve it?
You don't think I've tried? Like I said, the guy is literally useless without his assistant. I don't even know if he knows how to actually use a computer. And everything Deimos does is so mired in bureaucracy because of their contracts with the UC. Which means, unfortunately, we need to do all the things by the book if we want them done at all.
Okay, fine, I do it.
Now hold on, it's not that easy. You'll need to apply for it like anyone else.
Oh, genie, Mac.
Head to the Deimos Star Yard's office up in orbit to fill out the application. It's where that job is posted. Come back and see me when you've done that, and we'll talk about how to secure the position for you.
You're jumping through a lot of hoops to get those miners the equipment that they need.
But it's the right thing to do. Okay, without sidetracking, we're gonna head up now into orbit to go to the stations to apply for a job. All right, here we go.
Deimos builds some of the toughest ships in the settled systems. That's probably why the UC Navy continues to contract with them to this day.
Oh, that's interesting. Let me just get my food in. Got a snack here and a little bit of a drink. There we go. So I don't really see, like, so far the food and the drink as a survival element. Is it, so it's not really looking like it's gonna be that major thing, you know, but we get more experience. So it's a small trade-off of inconvenience having to eat and drink for getting more experience. Because in the end, what we could do is that extra experience we get, we could offset that getting an experience penalty by asking for more money on the traders, for example, on the merchants. So that would be nice. Would be a nice trade-off. All right, let's go to the Deimos computer and apply for the job. Deliver resource listing job postings. Apply for job executive assistance. How many years of experience do you have? Or other corporate assistants? 1 to 4 years, never say 0. What is the highest level of education you have completed? Bachelor's degree. You will now be asked a series of questions to help us assess your competence for the role. Please answer honestly to the best of your ability. The executive wants you to bring them a whiskey neat. What does that mean? I'm not applying for a job at a bar, so that has to be a trick question. A VIP arrives at the office for a meeting with the executive, who is inexplicably running late. What should you do? Offer drinks, apologize, assure that the execs will return soon. A malfunction prevents the executive starship from starting up, and they need to go to an important off-world meeting. What course of actions do you take? Canceling the meeting is always the last option, I guess. Use the company credits to immediately shatter an expenses. Well, that's a no-go. I don't think corporations like when you spend money, so you say I use my own vehicle. While handling the executive's email, you came across a message from someone claiming to have damaging information about the executive. What should you do? Ask the executive how they want to handle it. And then never speak of it again. The executive contacts you and asks you to see them in their office in the middle of the night. You can tell they're drunk. What do you do? Yeah, go to their office and take care of them until they're sober up. I would say so. Please be aware that all answers are final and will be reviewed when the consideration application. So, I don't know. I might not even get the job. Submit the application. Maybe I get the job regardless of answers because Trevor is going to look after it. And then delivery opportunities. Building top-notch military vessels. Oh no, look, that actually triggered a mission. Building top-notch military vessels requires an abundance of valuable resources scattered across the settled system. Deimos is searching for motivated entrepreneurs to provide us with goods. We need to get the job done. Do you have what it takes to work with Deimos and make a fortune at the same time? Contact our sales associate, Sandra Fullen. Hey, Trevor.
Don't worry. Trust me. This is the best shot we've got at getting that request approved.
Well, I filled out the executive assistance application.
Okay, now we need to ensure you get hired. Basically, we'll need to make sure you're the only choice. To do that, you'll need to get access to the HR terminal in the corporate office upstairs on the main level. If you delete the other applications from the system, you'll be a shoo-in.
How can I get access to the HR computer, man?
I happen to know that the HR director, Tia, and the other women in the office tend to go to the Broken Spear for happy hour at 5 every evening. That's your window of opportunity.
Isn't HR going to think it's a bit odd when the applications are gone?
If you knew Tia, you wouldn't worry. I'll be honest, she's so overworked and behind in her tasks that I don't even think she knows there are any applications. That's a good point, though. Once your application is in, I'll ping her and ask her to take a look to see if any applications came in for me. That should get her to finally take a look. See yours, and if all goes well, she'll hire you on the spot.
Brilliant. All right, sounds easy enough. Let's do it.
Spirit? Believe me, this is gonna help everyone. By the way, the HR password is password spelled backwards, which Tia thinks is pretty clever. She gets talkative during happy hour, and loud. Surprised everyone doesn't know her password, honestly. Anyway, should be pretty easy. Good luck.
Alright, so how can I see the current time? Okay, we can see the time here. So local time is now 10:08, which I'm assuming it's a 24-hour clock, because it doesn't say AM or PM, so... Let's see. The guys are still here, they're working, they're busy.
Deimos makes the majority of the ships for the UC Navy. If you ask me, that's a hell of a lucrative contract.
Let's just sit here in a chair in the office, completely inconspicuous with our helmet on, and just wait for 5 o'clock, I guess. Oh, we can't actually wait here in the chair? Okay, then we have to wait outside. Wait. There you go, 2:30, 3:30, 4:30, and 5:30. Oh, we dehydrated again. What's our actual... If we get dehydrated, what's the actual impact here, to be honest? Minus 15 sneak, that's crazy. Okay, because in this case, we don't actually care. Yeah, so we should only really have to eat when we get to mission with action. So here right now, we don't need to sneak nothing. Okay, let's go and access the computer. Let's snoop around a bit. Mining equipment. I know this isn't the right place to bring this up, but I can't seem to get a response from Peter. Our tools are falling apart, and we really need new ones. Can you ping me, maybe? throw a wad of paper at him to get his attention, something. He's an executive, for crying out loud. So at least it's good to see that Trevor wasn't making this shit up and that he actually is pretty genuine. Due to the new regulations, the United Colonies market all new ships from January 1st, 2331 onward require coolant pumps grade A or above. Okay. Where do you find good whiskey? Here, at it again, Peter seems to think the messaging program is some sort of search function again. At least he's using the computer, I guess. Oh my god, this is actually him sending an email where he thinks that's how you... Oh, this is great. That is amazing. I love it. Job applications. Okay. There's a job application from Charlie. Oh yeah, I think that's great. So Almaya, well, 5 to 9 experience. Yeah, I don't think she would be good for the boss. 1 to 5, not good enough, really. Aaron, definitely no experience. He shouldn't even be here. Delete all other candidates. But yeah, 10 years experience, definitely not good enough for the job. Will be too overpriced. So I think Charlie sounds like the guy that you really want to hire.
Don't worry, trust me. This is the best shot we've got at getting that request approved.
Alright, Trevor, I did it. Let's go.
And I can say that I've got some good news for you. I just saw the company message go out that you've been hired as Peter's assistant. Congratulations.
Alright, what happens if they figure out what we're doing?
They won't. I'll tell you a little secret. No one really cares too much. I'm not saying anyone's bad at their job, just that everyone's too busy and overworked to care. Seriously, no worries, mate. I've been here long enough to know how they operate up there.
Alright, I'm ready for the next step.
Next step should be easy. Just go to work for Peter, and when you get access to his terminal messages, you'll see my request. All you've got to do is approve that request, and we'll be right on with it. Then, we can get that new equipment and show corporate how it's done.
Alright, let's do it. Oh, is that it? Oh, there's a follow-up. Red tape run around. Okay. Let's go. Oh, here we go. Let's talk to Peter.
Sometimes I feel like these mines just run themselves. I like to think that's thanks to me.
Oh, yeah, definitely, man.
You're finally back. I feel like you've been gone for ages. Do you know how tough this job is without an assistant?
I'm here now.
Good. Now, let's make... You look a bit different than I remembered. Did you go to Enhance? No. Now I remember. They told me they sent me someone new. Anyway, when they told me how poorly you did on your application questions, I had my doubts. But at least you showed up on time, so maybe there's hope? Well, enough chit-chat. Let's get to work.
Sure. Just point me at your computer and I'll get to your messages.
Not quite.
Oh, I knew it.
I need you to do something much more important before you get to that. I'm expecting a personal shipment. I'm not sure why, but the last time this happened, my assistant ended up speaking to Governor Hurst about it. Now, run off and get it for me.
All right. What happened to your last assistant?
I don't know. At first I thought I had multiple assistants that rotated in and out, but it seems I've only ever had one at a time and they all just stopped showing up. I believe my last assistant was supposed to get me some coffee, but never came back.
Wow, Peter. Wow.
I honestly wasn't listening to whatever they were crying about.
Honestly, Peter, I don't know how yeah, this company runs itself, I'm pretty sure. Okay. What's in the shipment?
What's in the shipment? A good assistant knows it's not their place to ask. Bad assistants get fired. Mediocre assistants get... You know what? I forgot where I was going with this, but it doesn't matter. Just get it for me, will you? Also, I don't quite remember. But it is important, that I know.
Great, let's go.
Yeah.
That is crazy. This guy is just so funny.
You simply won't find a politician who works harder for his people than I do.
Okay.
Hello. Welcome. I don't usually have time to speak with random people off the street, but I'd be happy to help if it's something quick. What can I do for you?
Actually, there's something important I need from you.
Something important, huh? Well, Lay it out for me.
I'm here on behalf of Peter Brennan.
Well then, you've been quite busy making a name for yourself, haven't you?
Oh, so you've heard of me?
Heard of you. Of course, how could I not?
Interesting. It appears Governor Hurst is well aware of our exploits.
If by exploits, you mean what your friend is doing for Cydonia, and not your work for Constellation, Ms. Morgan, you're right on the money.
Oh, look at that, he's a smart guy.
So look, I admire a go-getter like yourself. You're not in trouble unless you make trouble. And I don't think you're the type. I know you're not really Mr. Brennan's assistant. I don't know exactly what you're up to, but I have little reason to suspect you're up to no good. So let's cut to brass tacks. What can I do for you?
How do you know so much about me?
Word travels fast around Cydonia. It's my business to know these things. Frankly, I'm not worried about you. As long as you play your cards right, it'll stay that way.
Alright, I need to know where the shipment is. You said you might know what happened to it.
I know exactly what happened to that shipment. However, I suspect Mr. Brennan neglected to tell you that I'm holding it due to his immense backlog of unpaid taxes. Then again, he may be unaware. Look, I'll tell you what. I'll release that shipment for you. But I'm going to need a favor first, since you seem to be adept at keeping quiet. See, my personal spacecraft was stolen, likely by Crimson Fleet pirates. I need someone to find it. Then I need that someone to destroy it. Discreetly. I need tight lips on this.
Alright, I do this for you and you get me that shipment.
Then we have an agreement. I'll send you to the ship's last known location. Remember, not a word of this leaves this room.
This is crazy. All I wanted to do was do my job and go to Venus. And you, Sarah, whose idea was it to help the miners? Yes, Sarah, exactly. I told you, no sidetracking, Sarah. Okay, there's the ship. Find the stolen ship. So we have to go set course to Umbriel. Yes, we have to go to Umbriel. So let's go. Okay, here we are.
Hey, friend. Don't mean to bother you, but
okay.
I could really use some help here. It is good to see someone out here. I've been drifting alone here for 2 days without help.
Oh, okay. So fleet pirate like you and I'm here to help. So we could lie to him and then maybe take the ship over or something? Is that an option? Is it even that deep? I don't know. Alright, lie to him and say, let me board. I'm Crimson Fleet.
Wait. You on the account? Alright, come on board. I hope you've got some extra ship parts for repairs, because we're going to need it to get this thing back to base.
Oh, what's happening? That is sweet. So we can take everybody out in there now, if we want to, and then take the ship and keep it. I don't know.
So, you're a pirate. Please. We know you're not really with the fleet. Word of advice?
Okay, we're gonna get shot.
Before you attempt anything so stupid again. You've got two choices. We need ship parts to repair our busted craft drive. Hand them over along with your ship, and maybe we'll let you leave. Or we dust you and take it anyway. You've got to the count of 20 before I make that choice for you.
Well, you're not really giving me a choice. Or, third choice, I kill you all and carry out the remainder of my mission.
Death it is!
Okay, let's hide here, get our big gun out. But, before we do it, luckily, I think the game pauses here, right now. So we can actually do our drink and our food because... And actually, do you know what? We're gonna take this as well. Take the Heart Plus. Take some food, have a little bit of sparkling water. There we go. We're fully loaded now. And we also have our plus 200 damage resistance and 52 health, so we're gonna do fine. And what weapon do we want to use? Yeah, let's take the shotgun. Why not? Oh, he's already dead. Where is this guy? Oh, there. There we go. There's a few more guys down there. Well, you come up here if you want anything. Oh, now I wish I would have a grenade. Nice.
Let's do this.
Oh, she is hardcore. She is not taking any prisoners.
Take him down.
Okay, we're gonna have to heal up. Oof. Okay. Genie, Mac. Sarah, you're a monster. Okay, let's go through the corpses. We're not gonna take all the maelstroms, to be honest. Take the credits, take the ammo. Credits, ammo. Credits, ammo. Ooh, fast and space trucker pack. Okay. What's the greasy gear? Oh, nice. I love collecting gear. It's one of my favorite things in this game. Okay, the pack we got is more energy. Yeah, I think the pirate rating pack that we got is actually slightly better because it gives us +10 airborne. So we could sell the fast and space trucker. Is there a way to actually disassemble them? I forgot about this. Is there a way to disassemble them to take the good parts out that make it epic and keep them or something? Like, you know, the attributes? +20 carrying capacity, -15 incoming energy damage. Do you know what? Let's wear it. Okay, is there anybody else here? There's another dead guy here. Message from Hurst. What? From the office of the governor of Cydonia. I'm asking that you take care of the ship and anyone on board. I don't care how you do it. I just want to be rid of this problem before someone catches on. If someone finds out that I'm having an affair and that the woman involved ran off with my government-issued ship, I'm sure you'd understand that it would be very bad for me. I'd like to get ahead of that and just chalk it up to a simple theft and destruction. I repeat, the ship must be destroyed or we shall consider the terms of your payment null and void. Let's see what they have here in the cargo hold. Nothing. Oh, you're killing me. What about the captain's? Yes, there we go, captain's locker. So we got some credits, we got some ammunition. Oh, beautiful. We got a frag grenade. Love it. A modified Kraken? 506 rounds. We're definitely going to take this baby. Lead? Not really. Astra. Whatever that is. What is that? Let's take it. You have found an Astra. This rare currency can be found around the galaxy. Once you go to the Trackers Alliance HQ, complete your first bounty mission for them and become an official tracker. You will be able to give Astras to a tracker agent named Stash in exchange for... That is awesome! What is this? Optional, search for more clues. Yes, 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 definitely search for more clues. Credits and diggy pics.
Find anything useful?
Cheddar snack. Definitely useful. Oh, Pirate Assault spacesuit? I take it. And I take it. Thank you. We definitely want to... Oh, yes. See, I was afraid we're going to find her here. This is his affair. Oh, no. Whoever finds this, my name is Sylvia Schloss. I have been drifting with no fuel for over a week now and with no signs of rescue. To all those I have wronged, I wish I could say I'm sorry, but truth is, I don't know if that's true. Huh? Okay. This isn't how I would have liked to die, but the guilt and the uncertainty has driven me to take my own life. Goodbye. Oh no! Okay, so how does that impact now how we're gonna get back to Hurst? Destroy Hurst's ship. Can we not take the ship over? Can we not keep it? Oh. Oh! Okay. Oh, it's empty. You're absolutely kidding me. You tease. You tease. Modified Grendel. Coachman, we already have all that. Let's get the ammunition, though. Empty. Oh! A legendary pistol. Frenzy Suppressed Sidestar. Exterminator, +30 damage against aliens. +15 damage while aiming. That's general for everybody. Frenzy, small chance to frenzy a target. Is that a bad thing? I don't know. Frenzy sounds like they're gonna be stronger. That is amazing. Okay, let's see if we can actually get into the pilot seat. You're not authorized to pilot the ship. That sucks. Now here's the big question. Are we gonna destroy it or not? I want to see... See, I should destroy it, but I don't have a moral high ground at all. I just want to see what happens when you don't destroy it. So I wonder if I can make a save here. And then if it's really bad that we don't destroy it, we can always load back and actually destroy it. I'm just curious, you know, if there's an option now where he's really pissed, or if we can basically blackmail him to get the equipment and use it to our advantage. Oh, Trade Authority. No, I don't want to go there.
Watch out for the robots. They're surprisingly sneaky.
So let's see.
I sure hope you've taken care of our little problem. It's good to see you. I'm eager to conclude our business together.
I'm back. Now let's talk about your end of the deal. Oh, we're just not going to tell him that we didn't destroy it?
Did you take care of my little problem?
I want to be perfectly honest about it. I found you a note to the pirates. Seems like it'd be a real bad for you if people knew.
The fact that we helped this imbecile worm his way out of the situation makes me sick.
I see how it is. Tell you what, say you really do have this alleged note, and we're thinking of using it against me. If you're so inclined, I'll take it off your hands instead, and compensate you far more than releasing Mr. Brennan's shipment of goods. Then you and I part ways and never speak of this again. Do we have an understanding?
See, I want to see how far we can push it the other way. No deal. I like the idea of having leverage on you. Let's do it.
That's what I thought. You don't have any.
Oh, is he going to attack us?
You can either put up or shut up now. Either way, my patience is growing thin, and you wouldn't want to risk losing that shipment now, would you?
You see, I don't want to, I want to see if there is an option where we can basically not, you know, how about you pay me a little extra? Sounds like we, no, how about we leave this conversation?
Are we doing this or not?
So Sarah said she hates that we helped him worm his way out of the situation. So was there an alternative where we could have gone to the authorities? Now that's what I was looking for. So there is a way to show her note to CDR Woodward. I wonder if we could tell him, yeah, the ship is destroyed, and then still show the note here.
I sure hope you've taken care of our little problem.
Yeah, let's talk about your deal.
Don't keep me waiting. Did you take care of it or not?
I destroyed the ship.
Good. I'll release Mr. Brennan's shipment to you as promised. I'll even defer his taxes as a little bonus. You really helped me out of this bind. Don't take this the wrong way, but I hope I'm never in need of your help like this again.
Now we have the package, but do we still have the note? This is it. So I have a message from Hurst. Yes, we do still have the message. Now let's head up to security.
Almost break time.
Let's see, where's the commander? Here we go. So let's see if we can report him.
Welcome to Cydonia Security. I'm Commander Vincent Woodard, Chief of Planetary Security and former head of the Red Devils program here on Mars. I tend to deal with security at a high governmental level, whereas my associate Booth over there handles day-to-day security issues. So if you're looking to report a minor crime or misdemeanor, see him. But if there's something I can help you with, feel free to ask.
Governor Hurst has been involved in criminal activities.
That's a pretty serious accusation. I assume you have proof of these alleged illicit activities?
How would the legal system handle this situation, Mr. Hurst?
He's a governor. If what you say is true and you have evidence against him, he'll be charged with felonies. I assume he'd step down ahead of this and turn himself in, but if not, he'd be arrested. Then there'll be a formal trial back in New Atlantis. If convicted, he'll likely serve jail time, plus any applicable fines. I'm sure they'd have to find a new governor. It's pretty rare for something like this to happen. So this is all an educated guess.
All right. Yes, I have a note to send to known pirates which details his crimes.
Let me take a look at that. Well, this doesn't look good for Hurst. I'll say that. You did the right thing by coming to me. I'll take it from here. The United Colonies thanks you for your vigilance.
So this is pretty cool. This is interesting. Now, I didn't do that because I'm on some more moral high ground, like I said. I did that because I purely wanted to see, is there another option? And you didn't like that, Sarah. I'm very disappointed. You disliked that we helped the guy at first, and now you didn't go and like that I ratted him out. You're so one-dimensional. Anyway, yeah, let's go back into the equipment. I was just curious. Again, I didn't do that because I think, oh, he's a bad man. I don't really care. But I find it really interesting how the game lets you literally do both sides. And I like that. That is really, really awesome.
Sometimes I feel like these mines just run themselves.
Yes, they do, don't they?
I like to think that's thanks to me. My shipment. Do you have it yet?
Yes, I do. Here you go.
Ah, yes. I'll take that. Now, I've probably got some important messages I need you to take care of for me while I, attend to some other important matters at hand. You'll need my password. Remember, if you reply to anything, try to mimic my style and speech patterns. You know, for consistency.
What do we do here exactly?
Oh, do they cover nothing in orientation anymore? No, strike that. We got rid of orientation, didn't we? Anyway, it's not important. Your job is easy. You do what I ask, and that's pretty much it. I'm surprised you've forgotten that all right, new assistant. I keep forgetting.
Yeah, you're very good. Can you tell me about yourself?
I could, but we'd be wasting valuable time, so no.
I love it. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, there's his daily planner. Well, we might as well pick it up. It appears to be completely blank, except for one date from several years ago that simply reads, buy a new belt. I love it. He's such a great guy. Okay, messages. Meeting requests. I'm looking forward to meeting you, discuss our potential partnership. I know opportunities to buy Martian ore don't come by very often, so I want you to know I'm willing to make a very generous offer. But let's discuss in person, shall we? My schedule is flexible, so tell me what works for you. We can't actually reply to these messages? Okay. Psych eval. Peter, your psychological evaluation turned up something interesting. I think it would be good for you to come speak with me sometime so I can make sure you understood the questions properly and you can provide some clarity on your answers. For instance, I think you may have completely misunderstood question number 6. I'm not even sure that person works on Mars, let alone for this company. Let's chat a bit and try to resolve this so I can submit a proper evaluation. Oh man, this guy. Mr. Brown, I'm writing to you to let you know that you have an outstanding tax balance. As a consequence, we've held up a shipment for you in hopes that it will motivate you to speak with us and come pay off your balance so that we can release it to you. As we value Deimos as a local business, we don't wish to see this escalated any further than it needs to due to a personal matter such as this. Thank you for understanding. Oh, that was the governor being a dick, yeah. Hello, loser. Since I learned that you don't even check your work computer for actual work purposes, I realize I can say anything I want here and you'll never know. Blag, boogity boogity boo. See, I can just say nonsense if I want it doesn't matter. But here's some real truth for you. You got a BO problem. You're lazy and incompetent, and you're an entitled trust fund kid who looked into your position because of who you know, but not even that. It's because of who your daddy knows. Yet they can't fire you because it'd be bad for the company for some reason. What a joke. You never even learned my name. I was your assistant for 3 damn years. It's Tim. It's not even hard to say. It's 3 letters. Working for you made me so mad. I'm glad I quit. I bet you didn't even notice. No, he didn't. He actually thought I was you, Tim. I have to say, I'm on board with you. Requests. PTO policy? Some of us, self-included, have been working hard here for almost 15 years. But we're stuck with the standard 10 days off per calendar year. I'm grateful for the employment, but I've heard for some buddies back that they get 15 days PTO once they hit 10 years of service. Any chance you could do the same? Approve. Yes. Thank you. Return to requests. Replacement mining equipment. Approve. Yes. Drink selection. I just want the company to offer some different drink options for break areas. Yes, approve. We're gonna approve everything. Messages. I've gotten word from other executives that you haven't been replying to your messages in a timely manner. I'm writing this request in hopes that you or your assistant, when we hire one, might see it here and get on that. Sure, approve. So we're nearly done. We're nearly done with the non-side tracking main mission side quest.
hope I didn't. I wonder what's taking Hank so long.
I'm back. I managed to approve your
I
request.
saw. Good work. See? I knew having someone on the inside like that would work out. I've already put it in order for the equipment. I was going to ask you to pick it up for me, but there's a problem. One of my guys, Hank Ferraro, offered to go. I tried to tell him he'd be more useful sticking to his job here, but he insisted, and he was already on his way out before I could stop him. But it shouldn't be taking this long. Just a quick trip to Gagarin and back. I'm concerned. I could use some help with this.
Oh, my balls. Only if you pay me.
Of course I'll pay you well. You're doing us a huge favor. I even anticipated this by carving out a chunk of the budget specifically to pay you. We don't currently have much information to go on. I'd suggest checking with Cydonia ship services over at the starport first. They'd be the last person I know that's seen Hank. It's all I've got without sending you all the way to Gagarin to retrace his steps. Good luck.
Alright, let's check with ship services. Hey man.
Got anything you need to offer? Anything I can help you with?
I'm looking for information on Hank Ferraro. I was told he passed through here.
Let's see here. Hank. No one by that name. Oh, wait. Here we go. Henry Ferraro. Hank's gotta be his nickname. Yeah, he's been through here. Took his ship and departed. Actually, it looks like he came back into Mars space recently. But he didn't land here at the spaceport. The ship diverted and landed outside the city a ways.
Ooh, that's not good. Why would he avoid landing at a port?
I've been doing this job for years, and I can't think of many reasons someone would come in for landing, but divert somewhere else. I've seen people try to offload some sort of contraband that way, but usually they don't do a flyby of the port before doing so. And scans would have picked it up, so I don't know. You're gonna have to ask him yourself, if you manage to track him down, that is.
Do you have any more information? Did Hank say anything?
Nothing out of the ordinary. Got a ship and left. Tried and failed to get a discount on fueling up. That's about it.
Alright, listen, thanks. I'm going to go back to Trevor with this information and get to the bottom of this.
Yeah, something seems off about this. You're probably right that you need to work this out with your boss. Maybe some wires got crossed. Anyway, good luck and good day to you.
Ship service said that Hank returned but didn't land at the port.
That's a little suspicious. Why would he do that? Moreover, why wouldn't he return with the goods? Something's definitely up. I asked around while you were gone. Some of his co-workers mentioned there's been a little extra, well, Hank lately. In particular, he was cursing up a storm about work and about his co-workers. Said some things that make me think his intentions here were not pure. Anyway, he's not too bright. Maybe he's still here in Cydonia. Check the Broken Spear. He frequently goes there to drink. We need to get to the bottom of this.
What would Hank do with all the equipment?
Dunno. Hank's kind of a weird guy. He never fit in with the team. Tended to act a little sketchy. Always figured he'd be done after one contract. Guy like Hank, maybe he's just looking to sell it on the black market and earn an extra paycheck. Can't say for sure.
What should I do with him if he actually stole the equipment?
Well, see if you can get him to admit it first. And if he does, see if you can get it back from him. If he resists, or otherwise won't tell you what we need to know, then we may have to turn him in. I trust that Cydonia security will bust him good, but he may not tell him where our stuff is. So see if you can at least get that out of him first.
Alright, I'll try to find him.
Remember, it's most important that we find out where the equipment is. We can always deal with Hank later.
Yeah, no,
We've
totally
got to do
agree.
it before we lose track of it, before it gets sold, moved, or worse. And we've got to hope to whatever higher power you believe in that it wasn't jettisoned into space. We've got our work cut out for us. Good luck.
Alright, let's see if we can find Hank in the pub.
That's where you make
No
the big
way
bucks.
he's there.
We get a lot of new faces back.
Hey, Hank.
It takes guts and character to be a miner out here.
I've got some questions for you, Hank, about the new equipment.
Questions, huh? Let me buy you a beer first.
No, let's talk. I don't want any distractions.
Suit yourself. Anyway, I seen you talking to Trevor. What's someone like you doing sticking your nose where it doesn't belong?
I'm just trying to help Trevor. You went to get the equipment, but you didn't come back.
You're right. I didn't want to bring it back, so I took it. I had to. Those guys all think I'm some kind of joke.
Okay.
And I'm stuck with this stupid 3-year contract. I can't afford to break it. So, screw Deimos, screw Trevor and all the other miners. Losing that equipment's the last straw for them. Did he tell you that? One last failure in a string of failures to meet quotas. It'll be layoffs for everyone, and I won't owe Deimos a damn credit.
Oh, okay, so I see. Just because you want to be laid off, you don't care who you hurt in the process. I get it. Okay. How could you do that to your coworkers?
How could I? You'd do it too if your coworkers never took you seriously. I'm always showing them how much better I am than them, and all they do is laugh and talk behind my back. They think I don't hear them, but I do. They say I'm a show-off, that I'm not good at what I do. So screw them. This whole planet sucks. Everyone here is a friggin' loser.
Yeah, it's crazy how people really don't enjoy being told that other people are so much better than them, regardless if it's true or not. Yeah, it's crazy. Okay, I tell you what. You give me the equipment and no one ever needs to know.
Oh, shit. You could turn me in. I'd be in jail and then this would be all for nothing. Damn it. Fine. You got me. I'll take you to where I stashed it and we can haul it back. But you better not be lying to me about not telling anyone.
I tell you right now, though, if you're trying to screw me over, I'm well able to defend myself.
Relax, hotshot. I ain't gonna shoot you in the back, if that's what you're worried about. Just, follow me. We're going outside.
Yeah, unlike the governor, I don't really see the issue with Hank and reporting him afterwards. To be fair, like, I would just tell Trevor to have a word with him and, you know, tell him that he shouldn't take it seriously when people are hazing him for being an arrogant dick.
Man, I'm impressed you figured it all out on your own. I thought I was being real careful. It was so easy, right? Boss man Trevor's so loud sometimes, you know? And I got good hearing, so I overheard you all talking about this equipment. I knew what it meant to everyone and how screwed they'd all be without it. And then Trevor just lets me go pick it up because he thought I was showing initiative. It really was the perfect plan.
He actually gave you a compliment and you screwed him over. Jesus, I want to report you now.
You know, it's too bad. I bet I could have made bank on selling this stuff. What do you think? 500 grand? Cool meal maybe? But where would I even have sold it? Not like I would have been able to march pallets of mining equipment down to Jane's without anyone noticing. Probably best for returning it, because what a nightmare that would have been trying to offload it. And trying to destroy it all would have been another huge pain in the ass. It's mostly metal, right? What was I thinking? I guess I could have flown somewhere remote and buried it, dump it all in one of the old mines and forget about it.
I don't think he learned his lesson at all.
Then you would have been real screwed, huh? Good thing you found me before I did that. Am I right?
So here's your typical game speed with an NPC. We run faster than him, but when we go to walking, we walk slower than him. At this point, I'm thinking games do this intentionally. There is no way that this is something that happens accidentally.
Almost there, all right? I had to park my ship off a ways so they wouldn't find it right away. I'm sure you get it. It seemed like a good idea at the time. Didn't think I'd be going all the way back so soon. At least you won't have to walk all the way back, eh? I mean, you know, maybe we'll take the ship back to port and let someone else unload it, save ourselves the hassle of hauling it all back ourselves. Anyway, see it just up ahead? All right, that's enough. Now face me, so I don't have to shoot you in the back.
Really? Okay, we don't have to do this, Hank. We can talk this through.
No, we got a problem we can't resolve. Namely, you know too much.
All right, I'm gonna give it a shot. I know what it's like to be wanted. People will hunt you down for the rest of your life.
Wait, really? Even if I don't go to jail?
Killing me won't save you. Other people will suspect you up to something.
Not if I convince them you were behind it the whole time, newcomer. And after I kill you, I look like a hero.
Okay, the last thing we can do is this. Everything else is not enough points. Trying to tank an entire economy because you're insecure, that's crazy.
Well, when you say it like that, maybe you got a point. Damn it.
You're right. What the hell am I doing? This is freaking stupid, even for me. This whole idea, I barely thought it through. I just acted because it seemed like my only shot. I really don't want to hurt anyone. I'm in too deep and I don't know what to do. I know I don't deserve it, but will you help me? Please?
I'm not gonna lie about it. You have to turn yourself in, dude. If you turn yourself in, I promise to tell them to go easy on you.
I don't like it, but you might be onto something. If I come clean, maybe they'll go easy on me, especially if you tell them what happened here. Fine, I'll do it. It's the right thing to do. And hey, at least they'll probably void my contract. Gotta look on the bright side, I guess.
That was a smart decision. We couldn't simply let him walk away from that situation. Crime's at an all-time low around Cydonia.
Sergeant Booth at your service. If you have a security-related concern, bring it up to me.
Hank here is turning himself in for the theft of mining equipment.
It's true. I stole the brand new mining equipment that my boss ordered for us. But now that I've had some sense talked into me, I realize how shitty that is. I know it was a dick move, and I'll serve whatever sentence you've got for me.
You can confirm this?
Yes, sir. He admitted the crime and gave back the supplies. No harm done.
Again, I'm real sorry, but I'll do the time and make things right.
It's rare that we get a criminal turning himself in like this. And the fact that there's no real damage to speak of is going to help his case. I'm sure those will both be points in his favor. Good work, and thanks. All right, let's get you booked and locked up. You've already done enough to mess things up for yourself. Don't make it any harder.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, that went quite well. So let's go. Oh, I was going to go in the jail cell. No, 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 no. You're not getting this delicious bouquet. That body is only for looking, not for touching. Hey, boss.
I'm looking. Any luck?
Well, I found out what happened with Hank and the equipment.
Yeah, I heard. Booth left me a message saying that Hank stole the goods, but then he had a change of heart and turned himself in. Crazy. I knew Hank was problematic, but I never suspected he'd do something like this. At least he had the good sense to come clean about it before any damage was done. I'll take it from here and get the equipment sorted out. Here's the credits I promised. I'm also throwing in some ore to repay you for what you got us before, and then some. We'll be able to recoup it in no time with these new tools. Thanks for all your help. We couldn't have done it without you.
Nice. Deimos skip pack added? Deimos cap added? Ooh. We got some gear? Let me check out the gear. Deimos cap. Well, we proudly have to wear that one now. Deimos spacesuit. Ooh. Corrosive protection. Radiation goes down a little bit. But look at that. Energy and EM protection. Physical protection goes down a little bit. And it looks pretty cool. There you go. And we got a new pack. The Deimos skip pack. Ooh, the Deimos skip pack actually... Skip capacity boost pack. So it actually has a plus 20 airborne time. That's pretty cool. Now it has a little bit of less protection, but we're okay for the moment. Let's actually use that one. It looks pretty awesome. It's a pity we didn't get a matching helmet. Oh, we did! What am I saying? Look at that. Nice. Go for the full outfit. Looking sexy. Look at this beauty. Alright, this episode definitely was long enough, so we're gonna leave this here. And next time we're gonna return with the main quest, back in the main quest. Now there is another activity actually right here in this area to speak with Rivka, and that could turn into another huge, massive side quest. So we're not gonna do this right now. We're gonna go to Venus, and we're gonna continue to look for Vanguard Moara to see what happened. And yeah, maybe we come back to some of the side quests. Well, let me know actually if you're interested in seeing some of the side quests, or if you just care about the main quest or whatever, you know, let me know in the comments below. Either way, we're gonna leave it here. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys had a good time with the episode. If you did, remember to kick that like button in the balls, and I hope I'll see you guys in the next video. And if you're new to the channel and you like what you see, hit that subscribe button, and I'll see you guys next time. Until then, as always, viel Spaß and happy gaming.